Welcome back to another coffee break. Today I want to talk to you about one simple thing. I am on the keto diet most of the time, not all of the time, but most of the time. Basically on the keto diet, you try to limit the number of carbs that you have in your diet. For me, I have to limit it to less than 20 net carbs per day, and you have to have more fat than you do protein. And so finding the right combination of food throughout the day is kind of fun and a little perturbing at times. But one of the things that I have found is almost the perfect food is this little baby right here, and that is the egg. Now, I like the egg because it has like one carb in an extra large egg or a jumbo egg. And it has about 7 grams of protein and about 6 grams of fat. So it's one of those things that gives me a pretty even number of fat and protein. And I can have a lot of eggs. Now, I don't eat a lot of eggs, but I do eat them quite regularly for breakfast and for lunch or, in a salad, whatever. The one thing I want to talk about is how versatile this egg is, because some people like them fried, and they like them fried either in pan cooking spray or in bacon grease or in butter, but they like them fried. Some like them fried sunny side up, some like them fried over soft, some people like them fried over medium. Other people like them scrambled, and they like them scrambled with butter, they like them scrambled with cheese, they like them scrambled with all kinds of other things in them. Pro tip, leftover pizza, it's not keto, but if you have leftover pizza, slice up one slice of pizza into bite-sized pieces and throw it in a pan and kind of crisp it up just a little bit. It's already got cheese, it's already got probably some kind of meat source or vegetable source, and then scramble that into eggs. You will thank me later, I promise. So other people like them hard-boiled, and that's how I've been fixing them lately, just to throw them in a lunch, is to hard-boil them. When I was visiting in Germany, I discovered, this is 30 years ago, I discovered soft-boiled eggs. I'd never had them before, never heard of them before, and I could not get enough. Eggs act as a binder in a lot of things. So in cakes and casseroles and other kinds of things, it's the binding agent. The egg has so many different uses. And people like them in so many different ways. And that, to me, is a good metaphor for education. Our kids come into class and they all have different interests. They all have different ability levels. They all have different ways or manners or depths of which they like a particular topic. But they are all kids, and they're all students, and they're all ours. And so even though we may have to treat them differently in the classroom to get the results we need, just like some people will want to have fried eggs, and some people will want to have scrambled eggs, and some people will want to have pizza eggs. We do our kids a disservice if we try to put them all in the category that we like. So I make a lot of scrambled eggs for breakfast in the morning, but if I tried to treat every kid in the classroom like a scrambled egg, I am not going to get anything out of those kids. By the same token, as an administrator, I've got the same kind of thing with all of the teachers that work for me, that they all have different interests. They all have different ways of conducting their classroom. They all have different forms in which they deliver the content. And if I tried to pigeonhole them all into doing exactly the same thing every day at exactly the same time, I am going to do a disservice to my teachers. So as we think about that, and we think about, as parents, you think about the way your kids are working in school, we need to figure out who they are, what they like, what they don't like, why they act differently at school than they do at home, why they act differently in math class than they do in English class, why they act differently in PE than they do in social studies. Why is that? What are we doing? What are they doing? And what kind of egg are they trying to be? We're almost there. We're almost to Christmas break. We'll see you next week.